Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and welcome to another video on update 6.8. It is now time to move on to what a lot of people have wanted inside the other videos' comment sections. I've seen it a lot. Where's the new true forms? Well, now it begins, and we're going to be true forming today Hacker Cat, Nerd Cat, a cat that's needed true forming for a long while now. It's been there sitting at its 1200 range wondering, how can I get gooder? And now it has get godder. How do you even do the past tense of get good? Off you pop, Gamatota, on your 1 hour expedition. Doing that so that I can get as many helpers as possible to turn to engineers, or just engineers generally. Because my slow beam is still under construction. I just thought I'd show you this so you can see in progress towards level 20. Finally got enough engineers to start the upgrade to level 15, and I've been material farming so that I have at least 44 of each item. And actually, that's going to be slightly significant in terms of what we're doing today, because I'm going to try at least and employ the true form of Hacker Cat to help me beat some levels to get to a Beast Bones farming stage. This is Paparazzi Paradise, where I farm Beast Bones, basically. It's a fairly easy stage, and it was recommended to me. I didn't even realise, I'd forgotten it was there, and that it was quite easy, and that you got lots of Beast Bones from it. But it is really good. But it's 2-star, and to get the most materials, you need 3 or 4-star. Now, obviously, 4-star involves going through 3-star, and you have restrictions for it to give you the same number of items. Not useful, so you usually go for 3-star. But to get to 3-star, of course, I need to complete 2-star. And I've been working on that. And now, I am on Love Child Lane, which gave me a thought. Seeming as there's a Zamel, a zombie camel with its damage and all of that, how about I use a nice long-range cat, like this true form of Hacker Cat, to try and kill it from far away. So this is my Hacker Cat. It's actually my most plussed super rare cat. I've just got a lot of them from gacha rolls. It's actually +8, and I ended up sort of hypermaxing it to level 36. Can't remember why I did that. Must have been some reason of me failing or some such. But that is the evolve button, and it leads us into this menu, which shows us the true form Cyberpunk Cat. True form evolution increases attack. Also gains the ability to slow down non-metal enemies for a short time. Now, honestly, not what I would have done with the true form for Hacker Cat. I would have, frankly, made it attack more often and just, yeah, attack rate massively increased. Don't care about how much damage it does. It only needs to do some. You stack them anyway. But it doesn't really matter about the politics of what it should have become, at least not yet, because now what we need to do is evolve it. At least aesthetically, it will be different and hopefully better. So let's tap evolve, and into the cat fruit evolution we go. The cat fruit spins around, rapidly typing cat. Looks like me learning to touch type, and look at that! Oh, my voice has gone a bit there at the sheer amazingness of Cyberpunk Cat. Look how serious he is. He looks like that Geordie LaForge. Oh, heck yeah. Having mastered virtual space, he's moved on to losing his shirt in the cryptocurrency market. Long-range area attacks, slow, non-metal. Right, fair enough. The long range is really what matters. Again, not what I would have done with a true form, and I've heard other people have gripes with it, but actually I'm sure as soon as I say that, everyone will love the cat and find any way they can to disagree with me. So this strategy, you may be rather shocked to hear, is no Uber. It's actually only got gacha units of Elemental Duelist Cat here, and our new true form. But can we try and defeat this here Zamel? Well, I'm going to try my best, and first of all, going to save up the Cyberpunk Cat so that can sit in the back and do its damage. So there's a laser, and it shot a laser thing and slowed, I don't know, maybe the one horn, maybe the Zamel, maybe the Mr. Mole. I can't actually be sure, but in any case, I'm going to use my Elemental Duelist Cat. I'm using that because a while ago, I got a ridiculous amount of them when trying to get D'Art and Yan with my rare tickets. So it is now my most plussed cat, +23. So I'm hoping that it will be able to kill one horn really quickly, and I will actually have a use for its +23-ness. Currently, however, oh, wow, okay, that is just dead, isn't it? That is, our Cyberpunk Cat is dead. This time I'm going to start earlier, because last time I was just explaining myself, and I should not be doing such terrible things. I should be focusing on the battle and trying to win, which we all know won't happen. Although, to be fair, I've still got to wait for One Horn to come out in front of Zamel. So, for now, we'll Manic Mohawk while we save for Cyberpunk. And now, let's get together our forces and just make sure to meat shield and stuff like that. I also have Manic Island, which I should probably use because that's anti-red. And then hopefully together they will join forces and kill this flipping One Horn. The Mr. Moles have unseated us once again. I mean, I wasn't actually entirely sure what it was last time, but that has most certainly not worked. I'm going to upgrade the worker cap once this time. And now I'm going to put out Manic Macho Legs. Maybe that will help a little bit better with the trolley blogger. It seems to have. Yeah, alright then. It appears as if I'm going to be very tentative about criticising Cyberpunk Cat, because we all know my skills at reviewing and how my criticisms are actually a little bit mislaid. Not to have much health. Although that has never been a strength of Hacker Cat, and it hasn't gained any health in the true form. And usually, I mean, that's fair enough, because it's going to be sat at a range. But I think I just misjudged what level it would be useful in, and have tried to shoehorn it in, much like the porter in my Macbeth essays. Got a bit of a stat going here. Hopefully before, you know, everything gets killed by the Mr. Moles, we can... Okay! Everything's been killed by the Mr. Moles, but the One Horn is dead. So now we can initiate full attack. And as long as we get this stuff back, we can sort of create a nice room between them and us and the base. Well, them and us will still be close, but as long as we get them away from the base, then we can get to the business of stacking Cyberpunk Cat. Maybe. So the Mr. Mole's now actually conspicuously on our base somehow, and there's nothing I can do about that, really. I guess I just got to start using some more tanky units and just try and kill it outright, because otherwise we're just going to get sniped. Not by Zamel, but by a flipping mole creature. Well, I mean, this is distinctly not working. It's like an invisible mole. It's like at the fairground when the mole comes up, but you cannot, whatever you do, hit it with your hammer. You try to, but then it's not there. It's already caused you the distress, but there's nothing you can do about it. The mole is physically not there, alright? I can't do anything. So this time I'm not going to bother trying to get the Cyberpunk. I don't know why I didn't stop doing that before, because it obviously wasn't working because of the Mr. Mole. So I'm just going to go full attack this time, try and kill the One Horn, and then One Horns just usually give you absolutely loads of monies, and we can get started from there, hopefully. Right, okay, it's dead. I was going to make a cut, but obviously not. It just died there and then. And now we shall begin the attack, and... it's dead. It is just dead straight away. Finally caught a Regit video, and his Cyberpunk Cat died in 3 seconds flat. What a great entertainer he is. So, turns out to my surprise that I looked up a Caxa video this time, and he actually uses Hacker Cat in it. So I haven't been a complete dum-dum, I guess. Maybe I've made a even slightly educated decision to put it in, which means that this ought to work. And from what I can see, I just need to start earlier. Me being wary about One Horn coming out and needing to lure that way obviously isn't helping. So this time I've employed my Hypermax Luxury Bath Cat, which I've been using more and more lately. And hopefully that's going to sit behind all the meat shielding and elemental duelists and kill One Horn faster, so you don't need to worry about it getting to our base and all those shenanigans. Other than that, I put Jiangxi in instead of a Razor just to give more sturdy meat shielding so we can actually keep Zamel out of the way. And maybe, just maybe, Maglev Cat, as I saw that in the Caxa video, might actually be able to help hit the flipping Mr. Mole. Other than that, it's time to put a speed up on and get into the battle. Rightio, I'm going to switch the speed up off at the start, and then get ready with my stuff and the elemental duelists, and let's go. One Horn, come out from behind those shields, I dare you. I dare thee, Muck One Horn. Ah, my Luxury Bath Cat is dead. My Luxury Bath Cat is dead. Just managed to catch that before I died. Rather interestingly, that has gone worse than before. I am certainly enjoying this. Oh, hang on. We may have gained a little more traction here. Putting out Luxury Bath a little bit later has allowed us to actually gain some range. And we might physically be doing some damage to One Horn. Could you imagine actually killing it and getting on with the level? Well, maybe that dream might come true today. Could you think of it? I could not think of it. Are we actually going to be successful in killing the first enemy in the stage? Yes, we are. Get in there. Right, okay. Let's bring out our Cyberpunk cat to do some long-range damage and start meat shielding the heck out of this level. Oh, we've killed it! Look at that! Well, actually, maybe the additional damage of Cyberpunk cat is actually really helping us. I'm getting a little bit worried, even it's just 3 meat shields with the speed up on. I'm actually finding it pretty difficult to keep up with spamming this meat shielding. So I'm going to turn it off for now, given how quickly we actually killed that Zamel. And I'm just going to keep magleving when I can, and meat shielding when I can. Well, this has actually so far worked. And it's dead once again. Now, actually, this might have infinite revives. You know, if it does, I've got no idea what to do. I guess that means we're going to have to just stay here with possibly only 1 Cyberpunk cat, unless we get more resources, until we've killed the Mr. Moles, I think. Yeah, Caxa did say this might take a long time. Right, we're getting close to funds for... Oh, no, they're gaining on us. But we've got another Cyberpunk cat. Let's just meat shield for our dear life and carry on as we were. Please. Thank you very much. No, please don't move forward. Please don't. No, don't move forward. Thank you. Stay there, Cyberpunk cats. And just, you know, you gotta play the long game here. Please play that long game and win that long game as well. Right, we've killed it again, and we're actually quite near the base this time, but I'm fairly sure it does have infinite revives, and we are going to have to wait until we've killed the Mr. Moles. That, or the Cyberpunk cats hit the base and eventually destroy it that way, but I don't think they're near enough to do that. So, moles it is. Oh, we've finally got another worker cat level, and I've thought of a new way to meat shield. Rather than using 1 finger, I use 3, and just sort of like you're tapping on a desk like you're bored. And, you know, I'm not sure if it really is any more comfortable. I'm just bad at meat shielding. Right. I was going to say, it's dead, yay! But then I remembered I've already killed it several times. And we can get another Cyberpunk cat if we can afford it. So maybe if I hold back on meat shield, that's probably a terrible idea. Let's just wait until we have the monies and not maglev for a little bit. Get it! We've got a 3rd Cyberpunk cat. Oh yeah, let's go. I mean, certainly its increased attack's going to help for this level. Not sure if it's what the cat needed in terms of how to improve it more generally, but as long as it kills the moles, you know, before I die or my computer runs out of space, we're going to be alright. I've employed some other cat units because, I mean, Zamel's getting, like, you know, suspiciously close. Right, it's dead again. That's alright. Hopefully it'll be fine. And maybe with these units we can push some stuff back. Yeah, look at those waves! Oh, we are on the... Oh, no, that's a terrible idea. We've just released the Zangroos. Well, that's it, isn't it? All that work down the drain. You know what? Screw this. I'm just going to stick to 2-star material farming. Like, yeah, screw this. So... overall, what have we learnt? Well, we've learnt that HackerCat's true form does actually serve the same sort of purpose as HackerCat, but it's slightly better, which I guess is good for a true form. And it looks great as well. Great attack animation and great aesthetic. I'm fairly happy with it, but I'm not fairly happy with what just happened there. So, maybe, to pick my spirits up, you might want to subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 by the end of this year. And it would just be very nice if you could. And if you feel like it, please do. Because that will help, hopefully, growth and views and stuff. Good things for the channel in the long term. And yeah, I'm still just as bad at asking you to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed.